Welcome to Real Estate Unfiltered with Bridget
and Angie.
Episode 4.
Yeah, episode 4. We've made it a month.
We have.
Yeah. And I think we've learned a lot about, well, not a lot, but we're learning through the process of podcasting because it's a very unknown realm of what we're doing. So I think we're learning more, but if anybody has any comments on it, please put them below so we can see how we can improve or change or anything you want to hear. We got 48 more weeks of this year to plan things out and chat. So
Bet you all are excited to see
know.
us for 48 more weeks.
You're gonna see our faces a lot. So to keep it more casual, laid back, so we're not so always business forward. I think the hard part is that's what we do for a living. Like when we're talking to clients, we're very, very business focused. I don't know what you, but I know I have this, a customer service voice. Do you have a customer service voice?
I don't think so.
Well, I do.
I have heard I do, but I don't think so.
So during, I work from home a lot, so if I'm on the call with a client and my husband's home and my kids are home and I answer the phone and they say, who the heck was that? Like my voice, it changes the whole octave. Like my husband says my voice gets deeper. Like when people call, I have this serious business tone. I guess I never realized it because it's just so natural. But I'm just curious, if other people's voices change when they talk to customers versus when you talk to your bestie or your family, or do you have multiple voices that you use?
Well, I do work from home a lot and I live alone. So
there's a ghost in your house. Barb is around sometimes. So she might slam a door if you change your voice.
Yeah. The only ones that really could tell me would be my dogs.
Yeah.
And they don't talk. So I'm going to say no, I don't have.
If you've worked with Bridget in the past, let me know. If you've witnessed real Bridget and then realtor Bridget. Get it? Realtor. Ha. But I'm just curious because I guess I don't notice it, but we're in the same office, so I don't know if I'm not a customer of yours though. But I have noticed when you call it a legal hotline, you're very friendly.
I'm always friendly.
You change a little bit when you're talking to, attorneys about your job. But I have noticed that we're in the car for lunch one day and I was like, the hell was that? It's we got Gary in the backseat, who's that? Who's talking on the phone right now? I just find it very surprising how our voices can change. And I realize it.
I get that. But I think, I don't know, I'm
just something to think about, I guess.
Maybe I'll record myself.
But you wouldn't really hear it unless you answer the phone. But then you're going to be aware of what you're doing. So then you're not going to do it. It's more like you just do things out of habit, I guess. Natural instinct.
Who else has a customer service voice?
Yeah. Or who else works in customer service, that experiences the changes? Because it's just something different to think about. Yeah.
How about awkward things that you have said or maybe done in front of clients or over the phone to clients?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have lots of awkward things that I have done in front of clients. And I know I've said awkward things in front of clients because let's just face it, I a lot of times don't think before I speak because I'm just me.
Right.
Legitly unfiltered,
right.
A lot of the times. So
and I feel like a lot of your clients too become more friends anyways. So you feel more relaxed, I guess.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. I do get relaxed in front of my clients. And sometimes when I say stuff, I'm like, oh, oops, I'm sorry.
Whoopsies.
And they're like, oh, don't worry about it.
Probably
It's
should have said
fine.
that.
Yeah. And then I'm like, I really got to work on being just a little bit more professional. But then I'm like, you know what? That's who I am. Take me
Right.
or leave me. But yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that I do in front of clients, sometimes I wonder like, I wonder what they're thinking. Like, I remember, I was a little bit of a newer agent. I've been in it for a little, a couple of years, and we were looking at, it was a foreclosed property, and it was winter, and it had gotten darker a little bit faster than I had planned on. And so it was dark in the house. And so we were using our phone flashlights, and
Oh, there was no power in the house.
no, there was no power.
Oh, because foreclosure, so they shut the power.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So we walked into the dining room, and I had told my clients, I'm like, careful, there's a low hanging light. I don't want you to hit your head on it. And he's like, okay, no worries. And, he walked around it. 30 seconds later, not even,
You walk into it.
I walk into it, and there's a loud crack. And he's like, oh my God, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. Apparently, I didn't listen to my...
Nothing happened. What are you talking about? You didn't hear anything.
No, didn't listen to my own warning. And as I'm like saying very naughty words under my breath, I hold my head, I'm holding my head, and I pull my hand back, and I'm like, oh, there's blood.
Oh, it was a little moist up here.
Oh,
That's
no.
not good.
Oh, no. Yeah, fine. All's good. Thank God there's no light. I mean, so there's been many instances like that. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm famous for doing awkward things. How about you?
I don't really have much, honestly, because everything I do is, I meet face to face sometimes with clients, but I don't walk houses with clients. I mean, they're kind of cool to walk houses, but I don't do much, honestly. I'm just behind the keyboard. I mean, sometimes, when things get a little spicy, dicey, we we get a little, I don't know. I don't have a specific instance, but I have had it before where clients become friends and then maybe more real in the process. You're not as business, so you can show them the real side of it.
You've never said things like spicy, dicey.
Not that I can think of. I mean, I could have, but.
So you're saying that you don't do awkward things.
No, I'm not awkward.
So you're trying to come off as you're the perfect
one
out of this.
Yeah, very perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm the anchor to everything. I'm the perfect one. So when you do all the crazy stuff, I'm the calm side of it.
I really wish I had a flag right now to throw, because that is a bunch of
We need some red flags, we need some yellow flags, flag on
all
the flag.
The flags, and they ain't green flags.
Right. I mean, I've been in the business for 10 years, so I'm sure there's something, but I can't think of anything. I don't know.
Okay, if you are a former or past client of Angie's, and she has said something awkward or something that has made you go,
how old are you? 80?
Please comment below, because I would like some ammo against her.
I don't think you're going to find it. Sorry. Now, if you talk to my family, that's different, because, that's family. You got your family and friends, and you got your business people.
We need something here, please.
Yeah, I got nothing
that you're willing to tell. You just got it buried.
I'll probably think of it. It's probably suppressed because I was traumatized by it, and now it's not there anymore. And we need a therapist. They can all bring out my past traumas of things that I've said.
Don't worry, people will spill.
Yeah, spill the beans. That's okay. I mean, I do plenty of things, with friends and family, because my family's a very relaxed family. We're not one of those, like, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that kind of thing. Like, we say very off the wall things, and it's hilarious.
Have stuff of you and I hanging out that I could use, but I want to know about clients.
But even when you met my parents too, though, they're like, oh, so I was like, don't tell her that. I'm like, what are you doing?
I've got blackmail stuff on you. I want to know from clients, because I can't be the only one here that does stuff that.
But I don't walk houses, I don't. You see the clients, you're with them a lot more than I am. If you think about it, unless they find one house and fall in love with it and everything goes, that way, but you're with them a lot more. I get them in the beginning, and then any like tidbit questions here and there, and then I get them, once they have an offer. So you spend a lot more one-on-one time with them. You spend your nights and weekends and all the things with them. So
that sounds bad.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But you're with them more, a lot. And then I mean, probably then when you're going through the process, it's not as awkward until you do the, inspection or do.
Right. Yeah. The one thing that I do absolutely dread is when we're setting up a bunch of showings.
Uh-oh.
and I have to obviously use my GPS.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, even when I'm in town, I'm born and raised here in Beaver Dam, and I still will use my GPS.
But it tells you how long, like how many minutes. Like if you, I mean, you know how to get there, but like in your head, isn't it nice to know it's going to take me 10 minutes to get here, and then you map out your next showing is going to take you 10 more minutes or 20 minutes?
No.
Like that's not what you use it for?
No, because I take the stupidest ways around town. Okay. So as we're with my GPS, it just
takes you the quickest way.
Correct. Yeah. So I still use it around town, but even if we're going out of town or, if we're in cities that I'm not familiar, too familiar with, my biggest dread is when the client goes, well, we'll just follow you.
Please don't.
And I'm like, crap. Because I am one that I cannot follow the GPS to save my life.
Oh, I know. Hey, Rodney, you want to put in the comments what happened when Bridget tried to get us to an event and she got lost?
She'll say, the GPS says, in 500 feet, turn left.
Listen here, Susan. I don't know what that means. I
don't know.
By the big red barn up there, take a right. We need more like a visual GPS, not a...
Yeah.
You miss your turn. Make a U-turn.
Yeah. Or she says, take a left. And I don't know what happens, but I take a right. And then that's not the one.
Wrong left. You can drive like this, left, right. No?
Sometimes I just think she lies to get me lost.
Maybe.
Yeah. So,
she wants to get you. Sabotage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I was showing some investors a place in Columbus, a hotel, and drove right past the hotel as they all sat there, had to do a U-turn and come back. And they said, didn't know this was a drive-by showing.
Yeah, pretty good. See you later.
Yep. I just had to make sure that
I'm here.
had to make sure that you guys were going to show up first.
Right.
So yeah, it's always embarrassing because my navigation skills are not.
You need to get a Tesla, and then it just takes you there. Then you don't got to worry about it. Yeah, they
No.
self-drive themselves.
I'd forget to charge it. I cannot have
that would be funny, yeah. That's true.
I mean, I honestly do like run my car till there's no gas.
Even in winter when it's crazy cold and it's not good for your gas tank?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I'm always like, oh, I'll get gas after the showing.
Famous last words.
It is. I'll get
Never
gas
say that.
after the showing. And then in the morning when I go to my next showing, I'm like, oh no. And I'm like, I don't have time to get gas now. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely don't want to save that for later because it never, you usually forget and then you're in a hurry the next day. You don't save time to do it.
You know how people hire people to clean their house? I need to hire a gas man.
A gas man. Okay. I mean, you could probably get a gas tank and put it on your property. I don't know.
Really?
I have no idea.
No, I doubt it. I just need somebody to come and take my car, fill it up, and bring it back.
Yeah. I don't think, yeah, probably can't get that.
No. It would probably have to be somebody that lived close so they didn't have to have far to walk. Or I guess they could bring their vehicle over, then take my car, fill up my gas. I mean, it would be a pain, but that is the one thing that I lack.
Maybe when you buy your next house, you buy it right next to the gas station.
Not a bad idea.
Future house plans. Right next to the gas station.
Exactly.
Then you have no excuse. You're literally right there.
Good point. Good idea. What's one thing that you lack at doing or that you would like to hire for?
to hire for, I don't know. Again,
You sense a theme here?
see, my problem though is I'm very OCD. So I like to control the situation and I like to always be that way. So it's really hard when people want to try and help me. They try and then I just redo it because I don't like how it was done because it wasn't done my way. But then I get mad when they don't help. You know, so it's kind of like a lose-lose situation because I like things a certain way and other people don't usually care how it's done and then I do and then it bothers me. So I think it's just you need to learn to not be that way, but I'm very A-type OCD driven. I don't know why I'm that way or how I got that way, but I like things a certain way, and if they're not that way, it bothers me. Even though people how don't notice the things, you know, like I'm one of those people that when I host anything like Thanksgiving, Christmas, my kids' birthday parties, you know, whatever, I'm the one that washes the walls and the baseboards, and I take my vacuum and go up in all the, you know, the creases to get all the cobwebs out. I mean, it's unfortunate because I have vaulted ceilings in my house that I think my husband said are like 15 feet. I have really big vaults and I can't get up there, but I can see them and it drives me nuts, like absolutely nuts because I can see the cobwebs. But I bet you nobody would notice it, you know? So I do all those things and then it's things that people wouldn't notice, but it makes me feel better that everything is clean. I don't know.
I have a best friend just like you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, her name's Carrie.
I know her and I are very much alike in that instance. Is very, very OCD, very meticulous on how things are.
She, before a graduation party, she power washed cracks in her driveway.
Oh yeah.
Nobody cares.
I pulled the little weeds out of the cracks in my driveway.
Nobody cares.
I know nobody cares, but the thing is though, is when you have like an OCD anxiety kind of thing about that, is if you don't do it, you feel very self-conscious and you can't enjoy your event because you're worried that people are going to notice those things and like pick them out, even though I don't think nobody once has told me that my baseboards look like people don't say that. But I think it's just it's like you clear your mind kind of thing when you do it. So you feel better when it's done and then you feel more relaxed like when you have people come over, even though no one's going to know, you know, or like I've cleaned like my fridge and like no one, I mean, most people don't even go in your fridge, you know, unless they put food in there or under my bathroom sink. Like no one's going under there, but I feel better when it's organized in case, you know, somebody go, you know what I mean? It's just those things that you don't, people aren't going to look there, but you feel better when you do it. So you feel like you have to do it. So that's why I don't like to host a lot because I put myself through a lot. So mentally.
Before I have parties, I just simply pick up dust.
I've had people tell me that they are afraid to host and have me come over because they're afraid that I'm going to, because I do notice those kinds of things. You know, I don't say anything, but people are like, I'm always afraid that you're going to come over now and you're going to notice these things. I was like, well, I probably am, you know, because I look, but it's just, but that, I mean, your house is meant to look like it's being lived in. I like to have it where it looks like nobody lives there, but I have children, you know, so it's hard to have a house like that. But I mean, my kids are really good at picking things up. They have the basement where they can play with their toys and just, you know, and then because I don't go down there, so I can't see it, it doesn't bother me as much. But if it's on the main level, because I have a ranch house, the main level, then it bothers me.
So when I host events, I literally just pick up dust, you know, whatever.
Basic house cleaning things.
Exactly. I don't
wash your bathroom.
Yep. I don't mop the floor. Nothing.
I do.
Because when you host events, what happens? People spill everywhere and it gets dirty. So what I do after the event, I then deep clean so then I can chill in a nice clean house afterwards. So I'm not doing it twice.
I do it twice.
Extra
the second people leave my house, I'm vacuuming and mopping and putting everything away. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not me. I do it once. So, you know, go ahead, comment in the comment section who cleans twice and who cleans once. Who is Team Bridget and Team Angie?
Yeah, we're very polar opposite. And I mean, and your house isn't dirty, or messy. It's clean, but it's just we all have like different OCD tendencies. Like I have to clean my kitchen before I go to bed at night. Like I need to have everything clean, counter clean, sink clean, everything in dishwasher. So it's one of those people.
I mean,
Laundry put away. I do wash my laundry, dry, and put it away right away.
I do for the most part. I do that for the most part. I didn't prior, but now that I'm single, I do.
Yeah.
I will do that. Sometimes it does sit in the dryer depending on how my day goes. But it will get put away then right away the next day. And my dishes, 9 times out of 10, I do them every night.
Yeah.
And then put them away in the morning. But
you hand wash yours.
I do, because I am waiting on Colton.
Waiting on your new kitchen. I know. I like your metal cabinets. I think you should keep your metal cabinets. That character.
No,
not Phil.
No, I'm waiting for Colton to come quote my kitchen so I can get that done. So I can get my dishwasher. Not that I really need a dishwasher. It's just me.
Right.
So, but it is nice on Thanksgiving when I host my big Thanksgiving with the Stresser family and
with your dirty floorboards.
With my dirty floorboards.
Unbelievable. That
my friends don't even notice.
They will now. We're going to come with a white glove.
Tammy, don't look. They won't notice. I give them alcohol and they don't notice.
Oh, see, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what you should start. Maybe you should just start drinking alcohol.
Yeah. Start January.
Oh, are you doing dry January?
Absolutely.
You are?
Oh, yeah.
I've been meaning to ask you. You are?
Mm-hmm. Every year. I've been doing it for like 5 years now.
Mm-hmm. I did dry January with you last year. It broke me. I don't drink as much now.
Yeah. You're welcome.
No,
I'm here for your health.
I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm here for your health.
I'm disappointed.
I want your life to be long and healthy.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Sorry.
I got that wine advent calendar in December.
You haven't done it yet?
I've had 4 bottles out of it.
Oh.
And they're just a little mini bottle. I don't know. Dry January broke me last year.
I would say it broke you. Probably helped you.
Broke.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we had our networking, BNI networking.
Beginning of January. Yeah.
Yeah. And I bought a bottle of wine because it was cheaper. And I'm like, yeah, I probably, no, I had 2 glasses out of it. I took the other half home.
That's all right.
That's not me. That is not me. I was like, well, this is very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in myself.
Yeah. I mean, sorry. I'm not really sorry, though. There's no,
Well, I'm glad you didn't ask me to do it this year.
I didn't ask anybody to do it this year because I figured I'll just do it by myself. But I do it every year. But to me, it's not, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't bother me.
Well, it bothered me. Knowing I can't drink bothered me. Then I felt like an alcoholic because I couldn't drink.
Right.
But now that I can drink, now I hardly drink.
See, I helped rewire your brain a little bit. I'm like a little mini therapist.
We need to get a therapist in here for this one.
For my OCD.
And for her thinking she is.
Yeah. But the OCD thing I think is good because it keeps me organized. So I mean that helps, I like organizing things.
But you're in a constant state of stress.
Not always. It's because I do everything. I have a really hard time letting go of anything. Like I like to control everything, even in business. So I have an assistant. She's fantastic, but I have a hard time.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I have a hard time like passing the baton over to her because I like to be very much involved in everything. So if you guys hear anything from Taylor, throughout the process, she's my assistant and she helps. I'm trying it. That's one of my New Year's things is to have her do all the like admin stuff, like the document collection and uploads and all that kind of stuff. So that way I can focus more on what I do, which is, talking and selling and doing the thing. So it's very hard to pass the baton, but I'll get there. you know, I never had one before either, you know, until I started seeing videos. I'm not used to that. I'm used to being the only person to do stuff. So like, if you had an assistant, would it be hard for you to pass like
Yes.
responsibility over? Because you're so used to it being just you. So you have everything, like you just do it like almost like automatically.
Correct. Yeah.
You know, so I think if you ever got an assistant, once you get yourself to that next level, it'll be hard to, but then once you've done it for a while, then it'll be, I'm sure, easier. It's just that initial hurdle of let them do it. They can handle it. They've been hired to do this for a reason. They're fully capable of doing it. I don't have to get every single document from people. Like I get involved if they don't respond. I mean, so I'm not fully disconnected, but like the admin stuff, I don't need to be in on that. I need to be more worried about like anything that comes out from underwriting that needs my attention or like anything major. Like that's what I should be focusing on. The paperwork collection and that kind of stuff isn't really, that's not what I should be working on. So trying to pass that on has been quite the challenge. I hear from my boss a lot that I need to utilize her more. I've only had it for 3 years.
I mean, she's still new to you.
Right,
so,
yeah.
I mean,
so it's still, I've gotten better, but it's still hard to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, I don't know if I could, just because I am, when it comes to that, the paperwork, I guess I just like to do it. I'm very, you know.
It's hard.
Yeah. I mean, I have worked for myself for, you know, over 19 years, really.
Yeah.
So I've been in charge for 19 years. And so, I mean, I could have brought somebody on already to do some work for me, but I just don't, because I guess I like to do it. Maybe I'm, you know, like to be in control that way. You know, and one of my goals is to bring on my oldest daughter, Kylie, to do my admin stuff.
And that'd probably be an easier baton to pass because she's your daughter, you know, so, you know, like it's that the relationship is already there. You're not trusting like a new, like stranger kind of thing, I'm assuming.
No, because I should have brought her on already, but I'm like, no, I got it.
There'll come a breaking point where you get so busy that you have to bring, I mean, that's your goal, you know, is to get, to get that big. So.
Yeah, that it is. Thanks for joining us on today's episode of Real Estate Unfiltered.
We hope it's helped provide a little bit more insight on
who we are.
Yeah, who we are. And some of our little quirks that make us who we are, that, you know, we're all humans. So.
And don't forget to comment if you're Team Bridget on cleaning or
Team Angie
on your OCD.
I'm very curious to see if I'm on my own little island or if I'm on like, you know, a very big yacht, you know, island or yacht. And I'm curious to see.
Please tell me she's on a tiny
I feel like
island.
I feel like a type A OCD is more common than you think. I mean, you have 2 people in your friend circle that are like that. So, I mean,
please tell me she's on a tiny little island.
Yeah. It's just, you know, we'll be curious to see. So, thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.